Hundreds of people packed the first forum to focus on crafting the rules for recreational marijuana use in our state. Possessing and using small amounts of pot are now legal in Washington, but the plan for sale and distribution will take months. KOMO4's John Humbert was at the hearing, and John, this is out of the shadows and into the light, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, Dan. The state has a very real and very serious task ahead. It has to help people use pot.
And if you are within an organization, please let us know that.
Process and procedure don't make for jammed meetings. Just add pot.
The underestimation of marijuana is incredible, just like you underestimated how many people were here.
Tonight is the first round of hearings for Initiative 502, the Legal Pot Initiative. The Liquor Control Board wants to hear from the public about how to structure the state-sanctioned sale of marijuana.
We have an opportunity here, an historic opportunity, to transform the conversation of what marijuana is.
It is historic because voters told the state to make a system for people to legally buy and tax a small amount of the drug.
But really, no nation has gone this far.
Medical marijuana sellers are looking to branch out, and soon anyone over 21 could be able to come in and buy pot. This could be huge.
That's the idea.
Sean Green runs stores in Shoreline in Spokane. He says I-502 will let him expand his storefronts, hire more workers, and help the economy pot.
We're moving towards more of a large-scale retail store rather than a small boutique.
But it won't happen tomorrow. The state has to create a new licensing structure from whole cloth, from growers to sellers, taxing every step along the way. The law demands that the Liquor Control Board look at cannabis essentially like alcohol, grown like a winery, sold like a liquor store, legal.
Your business plan is laying right in front of you.
Now, the state estimates that taxes could bring in upwards of $4.3 million a year over the next 3 years. It's really expected to be a pretty good cash crop for the state. The next meeting to try.
Hi, my name is Bill Thomas. First off, I'd like to thank you guys for holding these public meetings and getting public input. This is really neat, and I appreciate that you guys are also going across the state to different cities to do this. I think there's a lot of smoke in the air, but we're also forgetting about the big picture. And I believe that's hemp. I-502 has actually defined the difference between marijuana and hemp. The DEA stands behind the fact that that hemp is marijuana when they try cases like Monson down in North Dakota, who is actually appealing the courts to grow hemp in North Dakota. He's a state licensed hemp grower. I also wanted to say too earlier, I think you guys will be cutting yourself short if you don't allow people with convictions to input on your RFPs and consult with you guys. So I hope you keep that open. Hemp can be used more than just, you know, your big old huge hemp necklaces like everybody knows and some cool, you know, clothing. It can also be used in geotextiles, composite plastics, bioplastics, ethanol-based fuels, and protrusion compression molding. And not to mention, here in Washington State, WSU has one of the largest agricultural science areas. We can actually increase our research and development because research and development of hemp has not been done since the 1940s. So we need to grow this area. Kentucky has a decent hemp program going on. Hawaii actually has a DEA licensed hemp program going on. But the DEA requires 24-hour monitoring, 12-foot fences. The cost of security just far supersedes the cost of producing hemp there. I think hemp can provide a lot of jobs and economic relief in Washington State. I mean, we're talking about everything from labor jobs, farmers, producers, high-paid research jobs, distributors. Plus, it can create new revenue for businesses, and once hemp has been produced into its four main components, it can then be transported to any state. By a law from 1937, the CSA says that hemp seed, hemp oil, and hemp fiber can also be transported, and that's also how Monson's fighting his case. Here in Washington State, we can create a new American industry. Washington State Liquor Control Board needs to recognize hemp and hemp production, and I think you guys need to allow hemp production licenses to be issued so we can jumpstart this and get this thing moving. And that's my say. I'm Bill Thomas, a hemp expert. I hope to be talking to you guys more about this later. Thank you.
What's up, guys? We down here at the airport about to board our plane to get back to Spokane. We're going to be up in Plumber tonight at the Res Loyal Mini Tour. It's kicking off at Bobby's Bar. You guys come out, check it out. Brother Bill will be down there. DJ T's going to be rocking the house. Res Loyal always rocks the house. And we got BMO, which is Plumber's very own hip-hop group up there too. So it's going to be a great show. They got great drinks, great specials. I'm going to be flying out here real soon to go down there. I'm about to enjoy me a little bit of swordfish. Never had swordfish before. But we're going to check that out. We're going to eat some good food. Check us out tonight. Tomorrow night we're going to have that cake. We got a caker out at Saddle Club in Cul-de-sac. And then Friday night, Hogan's. Saturday night, don't miss the Mystical Show. You can get your tickets right at Trends. Thanks for watching us. I'm glad we got down here and talked to the Washington State Liquor Control Board about hemp. You know, no one else was really talking about it, but your man came down and represented, and it was a good show. It was a good turnout. I was really impressed with how many people were interested in changing this law and being entrepreneurs and moving for themselves. So, you guys stay up, stay strong. I'm going to fly out, enjoy some good food, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.